So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's McBurney. Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, what a climb! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, no joy this time. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception. McBurney. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Del Piero is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot, and that's really well manoeuvred. Looking to play him in. Turns and goes back. And it's Rivaldo. And he's Rivaldo! Now he's off and running. Now that's well seen too. Madrid finding their passes, showing good feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Great defending, strong and determined. Roberto Baggio. It's Baggio! The sheer brilliance of Roberto Baggio! A finish right from the top draw! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And they've got rid. Del Piero has it in a wide position. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Has a shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Madrid are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And hostility. He's having a go! And that's caused a worry or two.
Del Piero has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And that is as far as they're going to go. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And that has left him in a heap. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Roberto Baggio. Oh, that is a nice touch. And it's Del Piero. Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to...
It's Basho! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Applies the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And no, that was never going to make it. That's a little off target. He's found a way through. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Del Piero. He won't be happy with that one. Roberto Baggio. Luis Suarez! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. He's through here. And he's managed to get through. There's the shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Palmer. Fires. Can he finish?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And he was quick to react. And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Scholes. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rijkaard. And it's Vieira. And it's Baggio. Vieira. And here's Baggio. And this is Roberto Baggio. Oh, he's been caught. Can he finish? Dispatched clinically. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter.
Haaland! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Van der Ven. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Haaland. Threads one in.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Xabi Alonso looking to penetrate opposition lines. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Raul. And it's Pedri. Tries to play it through. And he's picked it up out wide. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. And he's managed to get free. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Good running, strong and purposeful. Raul. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're into the second 45.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Van de Ven. Scholes. And here's Haaland. Tries to thread one through. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Baggio. Batistuta. Howson simply refused to be outdone there.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Mbappe. Van de Ven. Vinicius Junior takes a look up. Bergomi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Rivaldo. Number 18, Stojkovic. Number 21,
Vieira.
Rijkaard.
Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Suarez. Number 10, Del Piero. Number 20, Chouameni. Substitution in progress.
Pedri. Now Van de Ven. Cannavaro. Now Howson. And it's Cannavaro. Now Van de Ven. Pedri. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Del Piero. Now it's Luis Suarez! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Van de Ven.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Madrid pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So there it is. What struck you most about that? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever...
Has a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. It's loose, and there's a race for... In he goes again! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So, a breakthrough already.
Batistuta really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Pings in across.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking for options for movement. Batistuta running with the ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass...
Rivaldo! Rivaldo! Brilliant! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Stojkovic. Maicon is there to clear. Baresi. Bergomi. Bergomi is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Passes short and sharp. Batistuta. And the pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in. And this is Batistuta. And he's there to clear it. Corner number 2 then. Terrific header! Just off target.
Batistuta certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Maicon conjures time and space where few can. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in a great position here. And that is expertly dealt with. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are back on the way. Batistuta. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Rivaldo. Out to the left it goes. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
It's Basho! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Madrid have their second corner now. Oh, what a climb! And again! He has done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Tries to get it clear.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Batistuta. And that's gone loose. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta looking understandably energised after his goal. Del Piero puts his foot on the gas. Del Piero. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is good alertness. Looking tidy in possession here. No, he's just misjudged that one. That's going to go a long way. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Maicon. And it's Soboslai. Just eases him off the ball. Mateus. Del Piero is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. He's had it taken off him.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Done! And again! And he hits the net! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Batistuta.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 21.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Number 17.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
David Villa. Number 22.
Del Piero.
Number
And it's been played
19.
through. And he's intervened well there.
Number 7.
And it's played forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Fernando
Del
Torres.
Piero.
Substitution in progress.
And Fermin. And that's that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. And a chance! Oh, it's hit the post!
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Threads one in, and this is Batistuta. Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot. So the would-be breakthrough moment. That is some save from Khan! Swept in. Fiore. Mateus. That's been cut out, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Palestine clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Quarter of an hour played. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Messi. Still goalless at the moment. Rivaldo, a player who needs no introduction. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Palestine trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Rivaldo. Knocks it into space. Great vision. Rivaldo. Looking for the run. He's through here. Rivaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Opts to play it back. Roberto Carlos gets into some space. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, that's well spotted. Fiore. Vinicius Junior! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Palestine with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Roberto Baggio gets it away. Nesta muscles him off the ball. And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Reflections on the first half?
Well, look, it may be 0-0, but it's had its moments. I think the most notable, of course, being the missed penalty. It could prove to be pretty costly, and we'll have to wait and see on that.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Quality ball. Now he's off and running. Roberto Baggio. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Off the post! And again they're denied by the woodwork. Can he get it through? That is good alertness. Xavi Alonso. And here's Stojkovic. Nicely weighted ball. Hangs one in. Tries to get it clear. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Vinicius Junior.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
7, Baggio. Number 21.
Vinicius Junior.
Coming on the field.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Lovely feet. And Del Piero! It's there! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even...
Can he finish? So close to drawing level.
Haaland really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Xavi Alonso attempts a clearance. Deftly away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Luis Suarez. He is just caressing the ball. The ball has bounced loose now.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Batistuta. And this is Del Piero! Oh, super goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
2 up, and that will be the final act. Madrid are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Del Piero voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please look at the screen for...
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw it.